Hi everyone and welcome to my channel English Fluency Lab, where I help you improve your English language skills. Friends, in this video I will be covering rules for capitalization part 2. I have already uploaded part 1 of the video, and if you haven't seen that, I will leave a link in the description below. The format continues to be the same. I have covered rules 1 to 5 in part 1. I will be covering rules 6 to 10 in this particular video. There will be, after every rule, we will have a short quiz on that particular rule, and at the end of the video we will have a consolidated quiz on rules 6 to 10. So are you ready to get started? Let's go. Let's start with rule number 6. Rule number 6 says, capitalize the days of the week, the months of the year, but do not capitalize the seasons. Now that is one thing to remember. Do not capitalize the seasons. Let's take an example. Monday, March, summer. Monday and March have been capitalized, but summer has not been capitalized because it is a season. Now, let's take a short quiz on this particular rule. Capitalize each word that needs a capital letter. Number 1, Monday, May 1st was an important day. Number 2, we need more rain in the spring of the year. Number 3, I like December and the summer best. Number 4, the class will be Thursday, Friday and Saturday. And number 5, will you come next Tuesday and tell us about preparations for winter? So your 10 seconds for these 5 questions start now. Alright, let us look at the answers. Number 1, the answer is Monday and May. Monday and May will be capitalized. Number 2, we need more rain in the spring of the year. Spring is not capitalized because it is a season. Number 3, December will be capitalized. I like December and the summer best. Summer will not be capitalized because it's a season. Number 4, the class will be Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Thursday, Friday and Saturday will be capitalized. Number 5, Tuesday will be capitalized. Will you come next Tuesday and tell us about preparations for winter? Tuesday will be capitalized. So that is rule number 6. Let's move on to rule number 7. What does it say? Capitalize north, south, east, west and words such as northwest when they indicate a section of the world or country. However, do not capitalize them when they indicate a direction. Now that is very important to remember. Do not capitalize them when they indicate a direction, but capitalize them when they indicate a section of the world or country. Right? Again, let's take 5 questions on this particular rule. Now, you might want to remember rule 6 and rule number 1 to 5 also, which I have taken up in the first part of this video. Number 1, I used to live in the northwest. Number 2, go north a mile and then turn east for 2 miles. Number 3, the west is burning up this year. Number 4, the Navajos of the southwest make beautiful blankets. Number 5, the north is cold, but if you travel south, the weather becomes warmer. Your 10 seconds for these 5 questions start now. Alright, let us look at the answers. Number 1, which words will you capitalize? You will capitalize northwest. Number 2, you will capitalize the word go. Go north a mile and then turn east for 2 miles. Why have you not capitalized east? Because it is indicating a direction. Number 3, the west is burning up this year. West will be capitalized. Number 4, southwest will be capitalized. The Navajos of the southwest. Right? It indicates a particular section of the country. The Navajos of the southwest. And number 5, north will be capitalized. The north is cold, but if you travel south. Now you see, you have north out here, which is indicating a particular section of the country. But you have south here, which is indicating a direction, and hence that has not been capitalized. So I hope the concept of rule number 7 is clear to you. Let us move on to rule number 8. Capitalize religions, creeds and denominations. The Bible and its parts, other sacred books, nouns and personal pronouns referring to the deity. Deity means God. Do not capitalize God when it refers to mythology. Alright. Examples: Christianity, Protestants, Bhagavad Gita, Quran, and Jesus and his works. These are examples of the words you will capitalize. Alright, now let's take a few examples of this particular rule. Alright, number 1, the Muslims will celebrate Eid next week. Number 2, the Torah is part of the Bible. Number 3, the savior in Christianity is Jesus. Number 4, Shiva is the head god in Hindu mythology. And number 5, the Bhagavad Gita is the holy book of Hinduism. All right, your 10 seconds on this question start now. All right, as per Rule 8, what are the answers? The Muslims will celebrate Eid next week. Muslims will be capitalized. The Torah is part of the Bible. Torah and Bible will be capitalized. The savior in Christianity is Jesus. Savior and Christianity will be capitalized. 4, Shiva is the head god in Hindu mythology. Shiva and Hindu will be capitalized. The Bhagavad Gita is the holy book of Hinduism. Bhagavad Gita and Hinduism will be capitalized. All right, so I hope rule number 8 is crystal clear. Let us move on to rule number 9. Capitalize names of countries, nationalities, races, languages, and adjectives derived from them. Right? Examples: Germany, Swedes, Indians, French, English countryside. Right? Let us now take a quick 5-question quiz on rule number 9. First question: the Germans destroyed some of the English landscape during the war. 2, the French wines are famous in the United States and Mexico. 3, most blacks in the United States prefer the term African American, and many Orientals prefer to be called Asian. Number 4, many Japanese customs are strange to us. Number 5, the Finns and the Russians live across the sea from each other. All right, now given rule number 9, your time starts now. All right, let us look at the answers. The Germans destroyed some of the English landscapes during the war. The answer is Germans and English. Number 2, French, United States, and Mexico. All 3 are names of countries. Number 3, blacks, African American, Orientals, Asian. Right? All of them refer to adjectives also. Number 4, many Japanese customs are strange to us. Many and Japanese. Many because it is the first word of a sentence. Remember rule number 1? And number 5, the Finns and the Russians live across the sea from each other. Finns and Russians. So friends, that was rule number 9. Let us move on to the last rule in this video. Rule number 10. Capitalize geographic names and places. Examples: Mount Rushmore, Hudson Bay, Michigan Avenue, Washington DC. Okay, so capitalize geographical names and places. Instructions: capitalize each word that needs a capital letter. All right. Number 1, we visited the Black Hills and the Badlands this summer. Number 2, is Broadway in the Bronx? Number 3, many New Jersey cities have interesting names such as Whippany. Number 4, the Ozarks have many interesting stories about them. And number 5, France and England have fought a lot throughout history. Given this particular rule, which are the words which should be capitalized in these 5 questions? Your 10 seconds start now. All right, let us look at the answers. First one, Black Hills and Badlands are going to be capitalized. Number 2, Broadway and Bronx. Number 3, New Jersey and Whippany. Number 4, Ozarks. And number 5, France and England will be capitalized. So friends, those were rules number 6 to 10. Now what we will do is we will take a consolidated quiz on all these 5 rules. So are you ready? Let's get started. Number 1, the state of South Dakota has Mount Rushmore in it. Number 2, the work days are Monday through Friday. Number 3, the term Sahara comes from the Sahara Desert. Number 4, to the north lies Montana, a state on fire. Number 5, the Southwest has some very interesting sights. Number 6, this Wednesday I have 2 meetings to attend. Number 7, the cold months are January and February. Number 8, next summer we need to go to Florida in the south. Number 9, the Hindus and Christians are 2 religions that send out missionaries. And number 10, Zion's Park and Arks National Park are fun to visit. All right. Now, friends, since there are 10 questions, I'm sure you're going to need some more time. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video for 10 seconds, right? And then we will look at the answers. You can pause it for a longer time if you want. Okay, the 10 seconds start now. All right, people, let us look at the answers. The state of South Dakota has Mount Rushmore in it. South Dakota and Mount Rushmore. Number 2, work days are Monday through Friday, Monday and Friday. Number 3, Sahara and Sahara Desert. Number 4, to the north lies Montana, a state on fire. Montana will be capitalized. Number 5, Southwest will be capitalized. Number 6, Wednesday and I will be capitalized, right? If you remember rule number 2, this is in my first video, rule number 2, I, if it appears in the middle of a sentence or at the beginning of a sentence or as a contraction, has to be capitalized. And that's why it's important that you see now, part 1 of this video. Number 7, January and February will be capitalized. Number 9, the Hindus and Christians are two religions that send out missionaries. Oh, I'm sorry, that's number 8. Next summer, we need to go to Florida and the South. Florida and South. Number 9, the Hindus and Christians are two religions that send out missionaries. Hindus, Christians. And number 10, Zion's Park and Arks National Park are fun to visit. Zion's Park and Arks National Park are the two words that will be capitalized. So friends, how many did you get correct out of these 10? Okay, put your scores in the comments box. I will be more than happy to see those scores. And friends, if you have found some value in this video, please give me a like. Please subscribe to my channel. And please to press the bell because I keep coming up with videos like these to help you improve your English language skills. I will be coming up with the third part of this video very soon. See you then.